Sis, you messy. And yeah, I'm not glamorous or nothing. I just came from the gym. I'm more messy. My face ain't beat or nothing like that. But that doesn't mean I can't give you advice. Cause I've been where you are. And you see what's going on now? It don't matter that you got designer clothes. It don't matter that you got a good paying job. It don't matter that you drive a nice car. You messy. Get out of these people's face. Because the thing is, what these people are doing and what you're following and what you're being influenced by, a lot of these people, it's their job to influence you. These people at home that you following, they probably got traditional lives, okay? Or they got money to bail them out of situations. You don't. So I'm telling you, don't be messy. Now, that's the advice I wish someone had given me. It would have been hard for me to hear. I might have felt a little defensive about it, but it doesn't change the fact that I was being messy with my choices. I was spending way too much time on people and situations that did not deserve it. I was not focusing on myself. And when we say focus on yourself, we're not talking about low value, low vibrational activities. No, we're talking about getting in the gym. So what, you sweaty? So what, you sweating out your perm? You sweating out your weave? So what, you gotta wash your hair? So what, you gotta wash your body extra? Practicing the discipline, putting down the fork, eating more salad, but there's only 90 days left to the end of this year. Where you want to be? You want to do another New Year's resolution saying you're going to pick differently, you're going to choose differently, you're going to wait for the perfect moment? Sis, God gave you the perfect moment. You are able-bodied. Your arms, your legs are working. Go on. Go do it. Yeah, I didn't like the price of the gym membership either, but guess what? You know how much money I'm dropping on BS? Come on. The memberships, the streaming services, the clothes. Oh, let's not talk about the clothes and the shopping. Because I know, because I'm guilty of this. When there's a sale, when there's a seasonal sale, and you hop on it because you know you're not going to get that price. You're not going to get those low prices. So you got a deal, right? But you're being messy. So now the money that should have went towards leveling up, towards researching the market, researching your skill set, developing your skill set, your creativity, purchasing products and services that are going to improve your overall health, your presence, your relationships, even the therapy. We all keep complaining about how expensive therapy is, how it's not covered by insurance. But guess what? If you add up all the times you took advantage of that clearance sale, you took advantage of a discount, so what, the flight was only $300. You didn't have to spend $600. But that's still money that could have went towards leveling up. It's Q4. We're supposed to be locked in, okay? The weather is still nice. Let's get it in before it starts changing. Autumn is here, the leaves are changing, but it's still nice in the air. Go for a walk right now. If you don't know what to do, that's fine. But don't follow these messy ass people. Don't follow these messy people out here on social media getting into all kind of situations. And then their personal lives and personal business is plastered all over the place. I know it can feel yummy to sit there and criticize them and critique them. Oh no, that couldn't be me. Oh, she's stupid. I would never do that. Getting knocked up by this guy. You married to this guy. You getting knocked up by this other one. What's she doing? Oh, she's stupid. Oh, that can never be me. Look, we've all done some stupid things. I'm sure your closest friends, your family members, your loved ones, if you ask them real talk, you're not gonna like what they're gonna say. If you've ever been messy, if you ever made a stupid decision. But this is not about putting you down. This is not about putting anybody down. This is not even about tough love. This is about, can we really be honest with ourselves? Sometimes it is lack of information, lack of resources, lack of direction. I'm still upset about the lack of direction that I believe that I should have received on my level up journey when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, that I did not receive. how many opportunities that were exposed to me that I did not take advantage of, that I missed out on because I was too focused on other people. Or I was focused on myself, but I was focusing on the wrong parts of myself, the immediate gratification parts of myself, but I wasn't focused on the long term, the future planning, the building, the type of life that I want to live, being the kind of person that's already living the life that I want, walking in that, right? What they tell you at your job, dress the part, be ready so you don't have to get ready, right? So that's what I want for you. Let me know in the comments what's holding you back. It could be discipline. It could be social media. Because honestly, I'm sick and tired of seeing these celebrities show up on my timeline with they nonsense and their chaos. Honestly, you got to disappear. You got to go ghost. You got to let go of the social media because it's secretly killing your confidence and it's holding you back from locking in. Because that's 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day that you just spent reading about sis and her mess that you could have been journaling at a yoga class, at the gym, preparing a healthy meal for yourself, getting therapy, learning about your skill set, learning about your personality, your strengths and weaknesses, researching areas that will be better for you and your lifestyle. You probably stressed out, walking around with trauma that you don't realize it. You walking around with drama, you walking around heavy, and without even realizing it. The reason why it's hard for you to build relationships with people is because you walking around with this heavy aura that you can't let go. You're spending too much time following these people on social media. And now your life is getting messy. It's better to stop now. It's going to be so much harder later on down the line, especially if you got a family to take care of. Do it now. Stop following these people. Let's lock in. It's Q4. You got 90 days left. Says, let's do this. Who's with me? I want to see you at the finish line. Take care.